Welcome to the Llama Ball Show. I am your host, Llama Ball, and today, finally, after just over a year, just over release, we have GTA 5 Hiests. Yes, I'm very proud to bring you guys the FLEECA job, which is the first job in the GTA 5 job, which I'm going to be doing with a friend. You only need 2 players to actually jump in with this one. So we're going to go ahead and jump in, myself, Llama Ball and Maddie. We're going to do this one together. He's actually hasn't played the GTA 5 on the PS4 here, and he just got a PS4 himself, so didn't bother switching over his stats because he was never that high of a level. But anyway, it's good to be bringing you this video. Feels good. Heists. We've been waiting for something like this for so long, and it already, as you look at it, it's already a different. You know, it's got that green, nice colour to it. I'm just selecting my stats here, getting ready to play, and in we go. Now, seems to be a little, excuse me, a mini story to each different heist, which Lester's going to be pretty much getting you involved with. He's going to be your main contact man to get you into the heists, of course. As you can see there, I'm just in my hotel, sipping down some whiskey, and there's Lester. Now, within these missions, Lester has not only, let's just say they've brought him to life. They've brought Mr. Lester to life after being quite, I feel he was quite robotic in the GTA 5. You know, they didn't give him much character, they didn't give him much life. So it's very nice that they've actually brought some life to Lester within this scenario and throughout. He's got so many quirky jokes, so many cool little bits. And this is Heists. Now, Lester's always got a start story to the mission about what he's going to be saying and what he's going to be doing, which is kind of cool, because then you get to understand what the job is, and each job has its own pre-start. So in this, we're not going to be seeing the pre-start, but we're going to be seeing the actual interface. We've already done the setup for the job. Each job has got its own setup, but right now you're looking at pretty much the job. You know, how many players you're going to have in, who's going to get what cut, and that kind of thing. And yeah. So right now I'm just looking at the job, sizing it up, checking who's going to get what cut, you know, that kind of thing. So it's pretty interesting. It's pretty good. I'm sizing up the job, getting ready for the job, of course. You can see the gear that we're going to need, who's going to be in it, and then the cut, which is also another fascinating part of the job. So we've all wanted to earn big dollars within this GTA 5 heist realm, and this is going to be your opportunity to do that. If you split 50-50 on the FLEECA job, you're pretty much going to be getting 71,500 each if you do the hard difficulty. And then, of course, if you go a bit easier and easier and easier, of course, it's going to be less and less of a cut. We're pretty much sizing it up here, getting ready, trying to work out what I'm actually doing, because this is the first time I was playing. I was trying to work out, what are we going to do, how are we going to go about it. I was talking a lot, and that's another thing. There is not enough people with mics. I would love to keep, to tell you guys, make sure that you've got a mic within this game. If you don't have a mic, don't do heists. It's that simple, because communication is key. And you find as the heist gets more difficult, as the pay packets get more difficult, you'll realise that you need that communication, because sometimes you get a call from Lester or someone saying that you're going to need to coordinate, and if you don't have a mic, well, it's going to be hard to talk to your teammates of whether because each person in the job has got their own unique role. So right now we're going to be able to check out our outfit. We've got a couple of different outfits you can choose, along with a few different masks as well. I'm just going to go the industrial face mask, if you like, but there's so many different masks and different things you can wear and choose to wear within the heist, which is specially created for heists, obviously. You know, I'm sure you can buy these items, and here we go. I'm loving all the little cutscenes as well within it. You also get to choose your car in heist of what you're going to use. So I was going to use the first customized car that I ever done up was this one right here, you know, which I love dearly. And I put down the top there. You can see it there with the blue smoke, of course. We're going to head to the job area. Fantastic driving by my good self, you know. If you want to jump on, you know who to call, mate. Yeah. But here we go. We're going to go to the job setup, of course. We've already done the setup, so we're going to go get straight into the job. But like I was saying, guys, make sure you've got yourself a headset, a microphone, because it is quite difficult if you don't have that headset to communicate. Communication is key. I could not, and same with those bigger games that require, you know, 16, 20, 36 players on bigger games. And I'm also going to say on Helldivers, it's a good idea to have a microphone as well. And it's so aggravating when you don't, especially when the PlayStation 4, they give you a microphone. Freaking stick the thing into your machine and use it. Please use it. Please, please, please use it if you're going to play. Anyway, we're here. We've got the car. We had to actually get the car for the setup. Now this car here, if you do manage to get it, if you do finish the FLEECA job, you actually get to buy this in GTA Online just to have in your garage. Just say, yes, I've got it, I've done it, and we're on the way to the job. Now there are a couple of mini games within each job, and I haven't really explored too much because I found it difficult to get into different heists and stuff. I'm going to bring it up for you now. You've got to pretty much connect the dot to dot, make sure you go around the map and stuff, and I've actually had to cut it because I failed it that many times. It was really, really hard for me to, you know, to complete. And by the time that Matty, the driver, had got there, I was still stuck on this maze. Like, have you done it yet? Have you done it yet? Have you done it yet? So that can be quite frustrating. And of course, you're going to see cut to the three different parts, and they get harder and harder. As you can see, they get harder and harder of your, you know, your circuit difficulty and stuff. So I'm just redoing it for the third time, fourth time, fifth time. I think I did it 6 or 7 times, and there's 3 to get. Okay, now I've cut to the circuit being broken, and Lester jumps in here with his system hack. Beautiful, you're in the system and ready to do your first heist. Of course, we're going to go to the right to the front door, which is just up here, which is where the map is going to start pretty much. And here we go, we're ready. And don't forget, I'm the driller. I'm the guy who has to get in there, drill where you got to get to, and get out. So I've used my system hack. The door of the vault is open to get the little black box that we are after, which is going to be a big pay packet. And here we go. So I'm going to jump out. I'm going to want to go straight to the vault, so head straight through. Don't even worry about those people. Go straight up to the back. The door's already been opened with that little mini game, and here we go. Now this is another mini game, of course. This one is the you've got to actually use a drill bit to get into the system. Here we go. So you've got to use both controls, both sticks to actually get into the system, and you really don't want to be putting too much pressure, forcing too much pressure when you've got the right stick. And you've got to use the trigger to actually turn it like you would a real drill. Otherwise, the drill bit will snap, it will overheat, and you'll run out of time and the police will actually capture you. But I go slowly, I'm talking with Matty, talking him through it, letting him know that I've got the pieces that are available, how many I've got to go. Of course, he's got his gun pointed to the head of those innocent hostages in that room. So I pull out for a second because I was overheating, and then back in again. So I guess you're just going to need a lot of skill as well within each different. I was actually really fascinated that they've got each different skill set. Whether you're the driver, the driller. I'm sure as you go through heists, there's going to be bigger and better pull-offs that you can get. I've got a little black box. Out we go. I can get around the door, which I eventually managed to do. Here we go, out the door. Come on, Lum, I'll get out there, mate. There's cops have already rocked up. In I get, my driver's waiting for me, and off we go. Now, I'm on the phone to Lester right now, or I think Matty's on the phone to Lester, letting us know how we're actually going to get away. So, we're in a bulletproof car, so I'm sweet. We're home and hosed as far as I'm concerned. There we go, taking the car straight through the blockade. I've got my pistol out, trying to hose down a couple on my way through, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, heist is fun. You're going to need a good team. definitely organise your team before you get online with your buddies, because I feel like it's hard to actually get into a heist, get the right amount of players, because sometimes you need 4 players to get in a heist. You can't just go in by yourself. Minimum of 2, minimum of 4. So you're really going to need that communication with your mates, with your friends, of course. And get out my pistol, come up to where we want to be. There's actually a helicopter, a cargo bob, and it seems to glitch out a little bit. But anyway, guys, you'll see that coming up then. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I've got a couple more cool videos coming up for you lot. Thank you for watching the Llama Ball Show, and I'll see you all next time. Alright, catch you guys. Bye. And there we go. Whoa, glitching out, whoa. See ya.